Yes, I know we're not in. Let's have a nice death. Actually, I'm not sure I've got the game up. That's a good point. Have I put the right game on? Ah, I might have to pause a second here to take a few seconds here to actually fix the stream because we have the wrong game listed. What have we got listed? Yes, the Wandering Village. That is not our game of choice today. And if people think I am playing the Wandering Village right now, we have serious issues. You know, at some point I will probably get things like the demon hunters. You know what? I'm going to apologise, and I will probably I might even add an edit to this stream, warning that there's a flashing bit in the first bit. Now we should not click play because that's the wrong character. Well, my Let's Play just got wrecked. Then again, I think my Let's Play of this game has been wrecked for a while. As playing Prophecy has enhanced a few of my features on my game. And therein lies the problem. We have actually enhanced our game. Enhanced our characters. All the starting extra stuff. And when I do a Let's Play, or continue it anyway, there will be various buffs added to him. Because like, oh, you got this. Oh, I didn't. Yes, you did. Have this lovely new, this pretty new thing. Right, this pretty new thing. Okay. So yeah, we are going to now have a slightly broken character because he's got bits he shouldn't have. I suppose I can at least show him a little bit. Not going to do a map with him because that really would just break the Let's Play. Because he'd gain experience and he'd gain a level up, where before he didn't have one. Now there will be a little bit of a lacking thing because there'll be bits that are no longer missing, attributed to him anymore. I know. Oh. Thank you. Oh, my Let's Play is messed up. Me. I'm going to do a passive, but I'm going to save editing that point until later. There's my little skull. Silver skull. Amy. He got psych powers rather than ability things. And at the moment, he has Bio Lightning, Firestorm, Molten Beam, and Fiery Form. I haven't used it yet, I don't think. I'm not going to change his gear because otherwise that's really going to weird things out. Because it'll be like, why have your character now? Oh yeah, he leaves acid footprints behind. Melt your way through. Quit. Yes. I was not supposed to click that character and get an extra boon. So he just gained some stuff he's not supposed to have. I'm going to do my promise now, which was Tech Adept is for the Prophecy only. He is Prophecy only. He cannot be anything else but Prophecy. we have the Psyker, which is your Bell, who's the mage, and I pick a mage every time I play this sort of any game. Oh yeah, you give me a choice here. If the choices include a mage, you can bet your last bottom dollar, baby. I'll bet you pound to shilling that I am going to pick a mage as my first character. Even if the game says that's not really a good character class, you should pick like a fighter because they're more balanced and good for first time players of the game. Oh yeah, sure, no, I am being a mage. Now we shall be a crusader. Power armor, baby. The tactical crusader. They all wear power armor, and he is a bit more space marine yucky. He's a heavy weapons specialist. Only crusaders are capable of wielding heavy melee and range weapons, making them the most efficient agents to deal out mass destruction while doing the Emperor's work. The tactical does sound nice. Does he spawn anything? Ancient power armor variant equipped with sophisticated tactical cogitator and teleport beacon system. The wielder can summon and automate torrential turrets from the dropship in orbit and wreak terrible havoc upon the enemy. Also equipped with a stun mine dispenser belt. That sounds nice. But why be a tactical when we can be raw, unmitigated firepower? I mean, he has got a missile launcher. Because they're on his back. Demolition armor. Heavy armor equipped with an auxiliary missile launcher system. This rare power armor variant was tailored specifically to the need of the inquisitorial retinues in need of fire support in desolate, isolated environments. Also equipped by the frag grenade dispenser belt. Boom, 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 boom. Because he has a power armor, and he has focus resource. Must spend focus points to operate power armor and heavy weapon skills. It's Crusader exclusive resource, recharging with time at a fixed rate. I run around with very big guns. Crusader specialize in using heavy armor and weaponry, trading mobility and for protection and firepower. They are like the legendary juggernauts of the old Terran myths. That's a nasty thing. Let's see. So this guy starts out with a shotgun and lasgun. Armament unlocking more potent weapons of mass destruction later down the path. The shotgun is an ancient tool for close quarter butchery, while the lasgun is a versatile rifle for medium range encounters. So the assault guy uses power sword and great sword and suppression shield. So he is literally a walking tank. You see, las pistols and autogun. Let's see. They can be used devastating burst fire and precise aim shots alike, depending on the situation. That does sound nice, but I do like the idea of this demolition armor with its missile launcher. So I think we're gonna go demolition. Go a little demolition derby, baby. Oh. It seems a perfect name for a guy like this. Bring on Lu Bu. No. Rescue tutorial mission gives us extra points. We have DLC. There's DLC available. I am not purchasing it. And there's no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged by all the Xenos races. Yes, Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows, and nothing is beyond their reach. They are the judges and the executioners. And they wear really big hats.
Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old.
The Martyr.
The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
That is a monastery battleship fortress.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
That's a fort monastery. There's like a whole sea on there.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Oh. Pilot, land us now. Oh, pilot, you could have landed a little gently. Right, note to self, watch out for giant beam cannons. I remember the feet deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial carrier was trailing a blaze of fire and smoke that smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hall swallowed the noise. Somehow, slowly, painfully, I crawled out of the smouldering wreckage. The air was stale and the mysterious fortress monastery loomed dark and empty. I then put it all down and later for my D&D campaign. Yes. I think we're gonna make it a tabletop. I'll call it War Smashers. Now let me just write Warhammer and I'll just wait, that's a better name. Ooh. Press up, babies. Yo, full medieval plate armor.
Do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead.
These are miracle launchers.
I will pray for him later.
But yes, I was about to say, you know, you show a thing like that, it shows people getting up. Now, in most medieval films, when they show knights in full plate armor hit the floor, they go, right, they're like turtles, they can't get up anymore. That is a fallacy. A medieval knight in his full armor can actually practically bunny hop his way onto his feet. He can get up dead easy. Their armors are very well articulated and designed specifically to allow them to get back on their feet. As long as you're going to smack them in the head. There's no one here. Door.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Yeah, that's almost They literally tortured someone. Camera control. That tells me how to do the thing. Mouse wheel and pressing it lets me move it around. Very handy.
An ancient cogitator.
Computer.
Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Passwords. Warning. Gather shield compromised. Current basic impairment 43%. 47%. 0.34%. Yeah. Prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Psalms.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
Yes.
New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Ah, I found a shotgun. Preparing to start becoming what is referred to as badass.
Oh, yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
Well, actually, no. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice would be a cyclonic plasma machine gun. That's that one. That's cool, because... Reload. So what's that third button then for this? I can hold that down.
Reloading.
Yes, but still, what's that third button? Man stuff around. Oops. Cutscene.
Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
Probably yes.
Recoil unclean. An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
I think he moves a little bit and shoots. Ooh, that's gun. Swap our guns, baby. Nice. So I got two weapons, long range, medium, and close range destruction.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
The Martyr opened fire on the approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and less loss of life on the target of the ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Problem cause? System malfunction. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and portarium signals in case of further incidents. Attachment. Mitigate reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
That's a thing of chaos. I am coming. I am Imperium.
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this?
That would be the martyr.
A talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
And here we have our friends.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
For the Chaos Gods.
Well, I don't know, I did a pretty good job of that. This Lasgun went straight through them. And no, we're playing on the normal difficulty on level 1, so everyone's playing the same field.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Yep. Tutorial over.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Yay! He teleported me out and took points. I can't get the ship back yet, but I have got a personal plasma now. And a point. Campaign mission. The Survivor. Making contact. Well, we can't access anything. We have... Oh, let's look at the things. There you go. What else is in there? Events, tutorials. You know, if I don't click on this thing often. Right. This is Inquisitor Lubu. Why do we have like 7 points? So same as before, virtual things like warp resistance, focus per point second, damage suppression. This one gives us more focus and suppression damage bonus per point. This one gives us HP and suppression per point. This one is our warfare, and this is our base damage per point. As you can imagine, these two particular ones are very important to get your hands on. Unless you're doing a character which requires a lot of thing against warp or focus for a lot of skills, and this is not so important for a character that's designed for just running and bludgeon. Blow everything up with a happy smile. And that shotgun looks cool. In our inventory we have nothing. And this is the skill tree for this character. He does not have robots, so these are gone. They ain't gonna be there. Now he has the radical path. Morality is not available yet. Heroic deeds. So that's their thing. Aimed shots. These are more bang, snipe shots, rather than, you know, for aimed and sniper skills. Debuffs. support. Grenade charges, inoculate capacity, cooldown rate, cooldown for focusing stuff, focus, support stuff, physical attack type, physical damage bonus. It is for running in and beating people in the head. This one could be a bit more, oh, it actually activates more often because we actually get a weapon that does heat and generates it quickly. So this might be cool. Area effect. I like the little icon for this. That's Krieger. Imperial Guards Krieger Squad. I think. So this is our area AoE stuff. Big bangs, quickly fire missiles. Singular damage. Single target skills. Range combat. This is more of a focal point, I think, for this character, because he is this sort. I mean, got movement over here for speed. Catch-in survival training and Sicarian augmentics. Psychon sniper training. Astartes combat training. If I was a melee crusader, this would be fantastic. This would be the thing for me. And I will guarantee that all the weapons that you can pick up as the Crusader will be tailored to be only the Crusader's weapons. And not, you're not going to get the guy pick. You might get some of the other things, but they will not be dropping in the stuff for the Assassin or the Psyker or the Tech Priest. You can't use them. Now I want to slap points into my range combat because I am doing that a lot. Not so much aimed shots, but there's going to be a lot of Dakar involved, and single might not go it. This ship looks cool. It looks very cool. I went and hit buttons because I accidentally smacked a few buttons when I was trying to think. I have made it out of the hangar, where I found evidence of a serious chaos infestation. I need to investigate this further. I want to check to make sure I haven't banged anything, but at the same time, if I do that, it's going to make the screen flash. And I can't pause streams. There's not a pause stream button. I know this because I'm looking at the stream on my other thing. It's showing me all
Our
this.
Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
I am Crusaderus Prime, and I have a shotgun. Oh yeah, my rocket launchers will become online. Oh yeah. How's that for chaos? Right, so there's just a mouse over it. That's my rocket Cyclone rocket missile launcher. It's part of my armor. I think I like this weapon better for range. That is nasty.
By the Emperor. The Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
I kind of like most of Nurgle. No. You People, oh, we must, taste your flesh. It's like, why would you want to? I mean, I don't know what that is, but I walked into it. Oh. Week of the Warp Surge. Week of the Holy Order's Warp Surge. This is disgusting. Squish, 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 squish. That's a good shot. I'm going to turn my camera around. Hey, a reflector field. Frag grenades. We have goodies.
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
Let's see. Machine Spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment: ultra high and growing. Proposal: detachment of data serves in the Blessed Core. Initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note: the Machine Spirit is slowly becoming insane, and it has started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibility of a harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it shreds more blood. I don't need to remind you of the fateful consequences of such information becomes open knowledge. It must all remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnisire to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Yep, because the thing went and shot some civilians. Blew up a void trader craft. Ah. Hello.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Dunk, 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 dunk. There you go. Boom. Unless there's a way to alter this thing. You only fire like that. It's very sad. So these would have been much, much cooler if you could have actually aimed it upwards, if you had a bit higher targeting reticule. If the targeting reticule was much higher. This wants to go that way. I want to go this way. Note A. I hope you are reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they found out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in their maintenance sermons and make them look as simple devotional curt notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Note B. I have received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed. And with Ufa holed up in his sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Note A. Ufa will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. And now we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone? We must get out of here immediately. Or shall we join the others? Someone's not happy. He had rebellions going on. Maybe rebellions, baby. Yeah, and that game would be so much more fun if it was aimed a little higher. Man, this thing pierces through nicely. Pew. A corpse.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Video time. Oh. That's a hell brute. That's a hell brute. Those are not fun things. Those are not things that... No. That's an Astartes. Just so you know, that's an Astartes.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
That doesn't make things better, you know that, right? Yes, but it's a light sense of humor I have. There could be more.
You cannot hurt me. I shall wear your cadaver.
No, I think I can hurt you. Oh. When they die, they spawn little dudes. Blip, 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 blip. Uh-huh. I feel like I'm
Come
being...
at me, creatures! Come at me!
Prefer we all down one corridor, please. Boop. That's where the shotgun's useful. I mean, the other one's useful too, but the shotgun's better because it's pretty much designed for dealing with that exact situation. Right, all down here that was worth loot. I mean, really were born for this. Let me through. You gotta literally. You can see the map behind the door. That's just rude. But we've hit the end, and a corpse.
Team Sigma, this is Caius Thorne speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Yep.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
End of mission over here. And I look awesome, by the way, with my cloak. Just that you all know that. That is what happens when when a Chaos Marine gets in hold of a knight. How do we make this go away? Abandoned Colossus, the cage, the expedition. We're slowly getting stuff here. So, how do you make you go away? So, it keeps pinging me that there's something new in the sector. Shield block. Executions. Yeah, we need the Assassin or Crusader class. And those are only done by melee weapons. But look cool. I mean, look at that, he's climbing up the guy to attack him. Say that. And pate. This is all technically the tutorial stuff. I followed a Vox signal and established a connection with a member of an unknown expedition. He is holed up on the side subdeck control room. I need to get there, but first I must deal with the heretics and kill their mutated champions. Emphasis on kill.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to...
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other Voidcraft in the vicinity.
I like this. The conversation was finished this time. I sort of cut the other guy off. He wants me to kill the champions of chaos. I should try the other one. Okay, so that's... Yeah, right click, button free. So this should be triggering. It does kinetic damage. Both ways lead to... I might as well take that out and then explore the whole thing. Look, I didn't look in. Meep. Meep, meep, meep. Yo. Oh, sure, what that did was...
Kill the heretic!
Oh, I see. Does that.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
I had loot. I saw that pick up. We got loot. I didn't do it earlier. Right. Time to start re-equipping. Neural implant? Check. Same as these two. No point swapping. Refractor field for the generator. Good refractor field. Frag grenades, improved version. Stun mines, don't care for. That's lower. That's higher. So that one, you gotta hold right shift, otherwise it won't swap out. These main ones are main ones, so they're on for both sets. It's these down here that swap between the two sets. So you could technically have some really good ones on one set, and then flip over, like, oh no, calling back, you flip over and then you find the next one's like rubbish, because you didn't actually upgrade them. So you've been fine with a inferior set. My god, we're rich. You know, I didn't actually get paid this month, and those funds were from another Inquisitor, okay? He said his name was Lucky Joe. He said I could earn twice as much in a week. Don't judge me. Demolition armor, mark. Well, blue. From Common to Mastercraft. Higher damage reduction, higher resistance, better HP, damage and loot quality improvement. Yes. And look at that. Do we not look just blinking snazzy in right now? Yeah. Oh yeah. Hi.
Perish, filth!
Come on to reload. This guy reloads. Oh, boop. Not sure what that actually does, but just please Slanesha thing to each. Alright, that's that way to that thing, so I completed that part of the loop. We'll hit this guy in the corner, then backtrack and do the other side. Yo 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 yo. Yuwaniwanga! Wrong button. Nice shot.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
I'm beginning to wonder if this particular Adeptus Astartes type person has a brain malfunction. It's quite possible. See, that one's Iron Plant's lower thing, lower max focus, but better than the other one. That's a better. See, that's lower max suppression, but it's a better stuff. That's better gear. It's what makes this so weird sometimes. You can get a gear that is higher quality and yet lower statted. Look at the mini-map to make certain there's no treasures available. There is not. And that'll lead to him, so we probably want to hang out right in the first chance we get. Hang out left, sorry. Okay. Boom, boom. What is that? Not back special. I'm not sure how that was working right now. I'm not finding missiles. Or at the very least, it's not showing them. Right, we can't hang out right, unfortunately, so that's annoying. No, you don't, mate. Destroy the little rivers. Oh well, let's do grenades. Fire! Oops. That one exploded. That's much better for dealing with groups. Okay, that's this part of the ship cleared out. I don't want to do the top thing just yet because that will spawn, probably activate his thing. As the final champion, I think, so let's run to the other side. Still wonder why I can't activate my missile launcher the way I was doing before. So at the moment I'm lamenting that my awesome looking armor is not being awesomely animated. You know you could just take out the enemy. Yes, but I want to look awesome while doing it. This is the thrice blessed Fortress Monastery Martyr, Category A free research vessel of the Holy Orders under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Ufa Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector. En route the Caligari sector, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly and the Jella shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital deck dry dock of the Cossack Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. You know where they called out the AA? You are the most gracious and glorious AA club. Please come help. There you go. rejoice and burn! Oh, all roads led to this thing. But we've killed everything on the path. No, not sure why that's not firing its animation. It should be.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Haha, can't catch me. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 be do 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 do. Hopefully it'll like fix itself in the next mission. If it maybe because I did it mid-mission.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Oh yeah, because they'll be used for rituals. Bad rituals. Rituals that we don't particularly want to actually come to fruition. Because, you know, these particular rituals are, designed to bring forth more chaos. Heavy Flamer, awesome. Digital weaponry, and a point. We also then go to level 4, which netted us the plasma gun, warfare point, and a passive skill point. And we got a complete test of faith. Stun, knock down, or make your enemies flee 250 times. The Crusader only. Passives. Well, look at this. You can get points here. Is what I pretty much just said. See, by increasing these, I make my range damage better. I think it has two different. Hold on. It gives me a warp point and don't actually have to enter it. Damage type 200 shotgun range, 200 shotgun. Inspect item details. Oops. Range 200 overheat. Huh. Nope, this won't tell me that lot. Mass cross demolition armor, an auto pistol, better sig gun. That is better than what we got. See, this one has lower all resist but higher HP increase. Whereas this one has higher all resist but lower HP but lower HP. We'll swap out for that because we did it in this screen rather than the main screen during the actual fight game, and we'll see if doing that fixes the whole not showing us battering things. That's a one-handed weapon. So technically speaking, we can actually hold two of these. I'm going to put this up, because I don't know if the other ones and this up, because I think these are physical. These two are physical shot attacks and heat attacks. I think. Let's see. So physical resist, so it's offense. And based on skills, adapt. Additive with bonuses, heat damage, warp damage. Yeah, we're not going to get a melee here with him because he doesn't run melee. He shoots people from a distance, and happily too. He's a proper Slayer, Doomslayer guy. The heretics have withdrawn, but more on the way. I need reinforcements. I know that some of the soldiers from the expedition are alive, but the Feral tribe is keeping them captive. I must free them. And then I will go stomp my lava.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
What have we doing? Because
At your command.
you know, this other Inquisitor was just as good. Alright, should we find missiles? If we still don't find missiles, I'll be upset.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
Yes, that's it. Bunch, alright.
Oh, you
There we go.
scum.
We're working again. Oh, well, we'll be in here. Inquisitor, why do you have like 10 guns? Because I'm Inquisitor.
At your command.
And we shoot only miniguns. Oops. Techno-archaeologist. Was baffled by the first try. Tells me rather bold statement, but he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul. But he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this Emperor Forsaken Derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheoses and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The Angel of Death grows more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. This ship is very old. Like, very old.
At your command. Charge! I said charge!
I put bonus on heat, so I should be getting more damage from heat damage attacks. But I don't know if that means lasers or if that means things like, you know, flamers.
Onwards!
Charge!
Guardsmen!
They charged. What happened? Me charged back. I think he walks backwards while firing that thing. There's sentinel armor. Okay, so I got prisoners here, and it probably wants me to go this way when I'm done. I could do the other thing, it's going to run straight up the hallway, but I need to do this first.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Yep, because I try to convert them to the ruinous powers.
At your command. Take
Ah.
command, guardsmen! Charge! I said charge!
Oh, charge better then. Ooh, this stuff. Open cage. Join me, sergeant soldiers. Free the prisoners. It shows you're doing a pretty good job if you don't need to use your inoculator in a mission. Oh, this place is wrong. unlike my Tech Priest, I will not probably have the passive to just use my focus point for stuff. And therefore have an unlimited supply of grenades. I mean, when you can pull grenades out of your backside like that, you're worth it.
For the Emperor!
Now you'll pay, scum! For the Emperor!
Ooh, we got that close quarters one. Dun 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 dun. I think those are to each charges. Well, safe. We're both doing it, so.
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
This guy is very much very proud of himself.
Onwards! Don't blink the guardsmen!
Fire.
Move! Take it like a man, guardsman!
That's great, but I was gonna say, because you actually walk around the corner and shoot the things. I'm proud of you thinking like a man, but again, could you walk around the corner and think like a man? Take it like a man, guardsman.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Oh yeah.
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the Unclaimed with the devastating force of my weaponry.
Yep,
I'll
that
have the
works too.
transport ship ready, just in case.
Well, that's like, my faith will protect me, though a really big cannon on the other hand will do just as good. And I'm pretty sure if I use a machine gun, a Gatling gun, I could do even faster. Hey, we completed the expedition. Led me to the following conclusions. Recently, sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue. Also some space marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Yes, I would be annoyed too. Ad hoc subjugation. Perk unlocked. As vulnerability stacked to the target based on the damage type on critical hit. Nice. And on level 5. I have a really big great axe. And I've unlocked a perk. Excellent, we can gain plus 2 charges. Nice. We have stuff. Now I don't know if these are actually improving my damage output. Bleeding duration. X. Concussive trauma debuff one enemy of physical skill use. Whereas this thing goes heat damage, heat. This one overheat bar. Now that might make it better because if I use the heat weapon a bit more, I can build up the damage output. Minus 20% heat generated by weapons. Plus 15 additional base damage for heat skills. Plus 3. Critical hits and heat vulnerability. Plus 50% overheated weapon cooldown speed. And critical hits dealing Damage burn. Burn. Fire up, baby. I think I'd rather have the range damage bonus, to be honest. I mean, the idea of being able to be faster while using my heavy weapons is good. Salvo skills, you know what, this could be useful. Because I am a walking tank. My whole premise is I fire a lot of Daka, and that's a shield. Now see, this way you would stick like the plasma gun. Overheats, gets hot. See, actually no, that's less damage. That's less damage than him, but all we do is that, and then you do that. And now I've got a shield and a gun. But I'm not the sort to use guns. All these others sort to use shields anyway. Ooh. Okay, this demolition armor is better. That's actually the same one from earlier. So he's still ranked better. Just do that so many times out again. That's neater looking. Let's see what you look like. Oh. You drop a turret, gun turret, which is nice. Deploy torrential sentry. That's nice. But he looks much cooler. And I get a lot of perks for blowing things up. That's better quality. Better stuff. Let's see. Plus 15 on that one. 12. Change the damage on that one to plus 13. Set 2. What you got? These are all commons. So let's go there, swap that out. I am technically only using heat weapons though. The green ones are rare. They're Mastercraft, so they're rare. So I think the green ones are actually of a higher quality. Purple are Artificer, and they're very high quality. The other thing, if you want versatility, you should put these two and then put them. I mean, I could technically do that for this one, for his second hand. So if I get a bit of a pinch, I can always flick the shield out and do that. Right. Madness Incarnated. Incarnated. Yep. I've reached the control room, but now I must survive the coming onslaught of the feral heretics and their champions. I must defend the control room until we can disable the teleporter jammer. In a word, blow up everything that heads my way. Log, I'm smiling as usual. Join Chaos Fawn.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition.
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Yeah, that's what he's like.
We have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Tough.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Just read it. If you want to read that, read it quickly because they're actually attacking us.
These records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
Now let's go actually do the what we're supposed to be for the wave.
For the Emperor!
Die, heretic!
I pressed by accident.
Well then,
They're what?
we interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew.
I clicked on that by accident.
Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later!
I am really in the middle of something.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
But then that'll...
Now you'll pay, scum! For the Emperor!
Bombs, people from everywhere. Nope.
Die, maggots, die! Now you'll pay, scum!
And that thing is going down based on how many are left.
At your command! For the Emperor!
Let's see how I can do this. Time, oh, let's...
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers. Which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Everything.
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now!
This is really important, Inquisitor. Could you please stop cutting me off? But...
Take a charge, I say!
Die, unbeaten!
Excellent, doing that gives me 2 lines of gun.
Now you'll pay, scum!
You, drop. The more heat I generate, the more dangerous I become. That was one person, sorry Sergeant, I almost shot you.
Now you'll pay, scum!
See?
For the Emperor!
If you can double up their firing zones, you can absolutely mass murderize these guys. Blah, 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 blah. How many left?
At your command!
Nice done. Boom! Wow, 2 of those. I don't actually know what they do, but I got them anyway. I want to do a charge up. Ooh, charge shot. Armor piercing too. This one's a focus bolt. Nice. They must be pushing in for a big one. Oh, what's been behind there? want to go round, not through. Ah, we now have a heavy flamer. I should actually use this gun.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes. That two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
At your command.
Ah, that. Okay. Wait, did we go get everything? I don't like leaving loot behind. I am a bit of a loot hound. Yeah, good. I almost left the loot behind. Oof. That could have been disastrous. Could you imagine if we left even one single coin behind with Paul, you know? Actually, I didn't use the pistol much. I think this is physical damage.
For the Emperor.
Right, so I can't use my auto gun while using that. Okay. That's why I don't want to use the shields. I like the idea of being able to use my auto guns. My guns at all times. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Okay, that's a hell brute. Well,
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth!
ow! He just got skewered.
Gotlinger Guardsman.
Maybe he should have.
At your command.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Yep. You might want to get out of here before the thing decides to take off. It doesn't currently have its shields are not fully working right now, so it would be very wise not to be here when it decides to take off. We would not be protected from the
Disabled
warp.
the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
I really should have brought that
Inquisitor,
tech person.
you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the jealous shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Yep. Taking off through the warp with no Gila shields would leave you completely at the mercy of the warp and the ruinous powers that live there.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak.
I'm heading to the bathroom first.
Here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain. It seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Yeah, that's what the warp looks like. You open a little gate like that, it's like whoop, and they get sucked in and they go zoop, and does that. If you don't have your Gila shields up, though, you in for a bad time. No Gila shields on a ship bouncing through the warp. Unless you're a member of Chaos, Servant of Chaos, you are not in for a good day. And even if you are a member of Servant of Chaos, you could be in for a bad day anyway. Just because they feel like it. And that's a pretty ship. Yeah, it's a pretty ship.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important.
It's that bureaucracy.
See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication.
I
Your
could kick you in the
discovery
arse.
has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation.
I like the winged angel
Evaluate
look.
the data, gather new clues, and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board, so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Now, why have we got flying people, space marines? Not jetpack ones, flying space marines with these angel wings.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The space marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed.
Yep.
We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos Biologus specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and just point something out here. Calling your station the Merciful Agony is not exactly an inviting name. Yep, there's a command bridge and we can now access the thing. Yay! We have bolt pistols. We don't care about bolt pistols. The cage. The clues I've discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the Fortress Monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during the warp incident. And it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely, and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. The Abandoned Colossus concluded. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned Fortress Monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy. The Martyr, I don't know if I say that right or not, the Martyr was commandeered by an inquisitor called Ufa Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for travelling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his inclinations. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. And I never again. We now have power axes, personal void shields, and a passive point. None of those mean a thing to me, and there's our friend.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious storm watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
Yes, Imperial Space Marines are not easy to kill. easy at all. The thing is though, because of my multiple different games, this thing here is actually full of stuff. Thankfully none of which you can use, unless you can use these. But I'm not going to. At least not yet. Now then, let's set about our traditional system. I'm sure she's eager and ready for us to start the traditional... Ooh, autogun. I don't like you. I don't care about that, I don't like him. It's just a general dislike for that shield. Rare frag grenade, love that. Digital weapons. I really good at grenades though. No. Yes. Plus, you know what? I'm going to start ignoring the rest of the stuff and just look at the main stats. Otherwise, my brain will go scatty. This gives me more better health. Check. That's all I need to know. Don't like all pistols. Shotgun nice. Flamer. Heavy flamer. Sorry, I thought I heard something then. Alright, before we do anything else, Van Winter. Oh God, no, you're gonna be like the others. What do you mean? I see it. I see it coming. You're gonna sell everything? Yes. Sentinel armor's nice, but I don't like this look. No, the idea of dropping... Well, that's a better quality inoculator. Yeah, rare event, I'm going to buy something from her. See, that's less damage, equal damage. That actually is a much better eye implant. And I can buy these easy enough because I got the 100 thing for it, but I'm not going to because I will break my character a little early. I want to do a little bit more and then break him. Right, more Dakadak, I think. Must admit, some extra health would be good too. So the faster memory generation gain, the better. I want some health, because this character is very, unlike the Tech Priest, this guy is very much in front of them, and going to be in their face. I can't shoot one on here. So do a little more selling, just to clear out my inventory. It's weird that these are the Mastercraft items are not, because they're rarer. The green ones are, but if you get a relic, you're just laughing. I'm not talking to you. We have a mission to do. We have to find a Magus to fix our dude. There's Mercy. There's the Agony. Whee!
This is Metasurgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
Wouldn't you? Okay, you'd love to have a surgeon like that, wouldn't you? Just walk in and he's got like mechanical arms all over the place. I have a space marine on my ship with grievous wound injuries. I need a Magos biologist immediately. Biologus. Biologus.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I am on a special assignment from the Caligari Conclave. I must insist, Genitor. Don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status. Assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Where can I find this Magos?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. I am now going to go over there and kick the ever-living bejesus out of everything in my sight. I have bullets and I must spend them. Travel! Boom, 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 boom. Glory. That's as much glory as we've got left. In 6 days we'll get more glory. That's fine, we won't be doing this again for another week. Story mode. Yeah, challenge modes. Yes, story mode lowers everything down, makes us just walk in and destroy everything, but that's better because we're going to level up a lot faster. And I think it keeps it to our level. I have arrived at the St. Albert, a post-astropathic relay station to find Metrodona Felma, a skilled Magos biologist, conducting important research into a recent outbreak of mysterious epidemic. The void station is, however, in lockdown and all communication channels are cut off. We are detecting strong chaos presence. I am entering the station to find out the fate of the Magos Biologus. And I'll deal out the Emperor's justice while I'm here, because quite frankly, I'm a multitasking type guy. I don't know the fact that he's shocked that he got a response within a couple of standard years, in less than a few standard years. What do you mean I got a reply? It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I'm not wasn't expecting any answer for a couple of, like 10 years. Hell, at least 3 years. Just get the thing through the soul to see it.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive, and that could take time.
Quarantine doesn't concern me, Captain. Think of me as decontamination crew and support team in one.
Yep.
Do you really believe that the Magos Biologus you seek is there, alive?
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnissiah. I believe she can take care of herself.
Yeah, I know that one. Magos are not easily killed. Inquisitors are stronger, but the Magos are definitely sturdy creatures. Nice. Don't kill quick, but quite frankly, well, actually, don't kill as fast as the other guy, but that's a nice game. Good. Retreat back. And that'll be my hard one-shot kill bullets. One shot, one kill. Yep. I am the Emperor's Wrath, and I carry a really big gun. Yeah, I must admit, I'm liking this gun. Let's see. Miss.
For the Emperor!
Hits really hard, very good for elites. Miss. Doesn't hit as hard, but very good for wiping out the vermin. Find the main archives. They're on there somewhere. Library. Where are you, library? No, I drew something. Oh dear. I do like I've got to admit, I do like the heavy thud sounds of the machine guns. Yeah. Yeah. I know this for ammo. Not bad price. But yeah, it's these sort of weapons. And that's the sort of thing you gotta think of when you're making these sort of games. For this particular brand, these weapons are really big, heavy, ba-bam, 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 ba-bam guns. They're not like machine guns like we have from like ours. You know, an M4 going.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim Presidium. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, it must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
I like this auto gun. I've got to find myself a better one. One that you can stick on your arms like an assault cannon from the Terminus Marines. Oh god, we find Terminus Marine armor, that would be awesome. Booyah. Whee! Got him. I just love the sound this gun makes when it's firing. It's the sort of thing you just want to hear. And it doesn't matter how often you hear it. Yeah, I had a funny feeling I'm going to try and hide behind that. But that, it's this, I don't know, it's just some sort of small maybe it's a primal feeling. But it's when you hear the thing going, da-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, it's like, you almost want it to be louder. You just want to turn the bass up so you can really hear that thud. That thunderous thud, and it's what I loved about the playing the Space Marine game. Incoming. Oh, what the? I did something. I don't know what I'm doing there. Why am... What with that? Aim allows targeting weak spots either by holding the attack button and selecting a body part in the appearing circular menu. Hitting different body parts provides various advantages. So that's what I was doing. It's just like shocked like second life thinking, what am I doing? Why is there a little screen disappeared? And why does it appear more often? Aim for the head. Don't tell me twice, baby. Don't tell me twice. Ba-bang! And let's face it, if you play something like Resident Evil, you had this guy's gun. Forget that. Like bang, 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 bang. Shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the... You can only kill him if you shoot him in the head. Bang, bang, bang. It's like, dude. Let me show you how to do this properly. Takes gun, takes one bolter, fires one round, hits square chest, and then watches the zombie promptly explodes. It's like missing his upper torso has just gone off, being taken off. Vulnerable authority. Attacking, taking hits, and using your inoculator all have a chance to generate a chain of lightning that strikes three nearby enemies. Ooh, I don't know if I had that, but that sounds cool. Nicely done. I'm guessing that's a chain lightning that's struck on those took those guys out.
Inquisitor, I
Aye.
have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has
You did.
disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
In other words, what you're saying is, we went and royally messed things up.
Loading.
I didn't even read what that thing said, but I went for it anyway. I need to stop and I can't pause while reading looking at this. I need to seriously say and find out what actually benefits these sort of things do. Oh, they don't really have tags in there, in this case of... I should have held that. Reverse and shoot. Perfect for this particular situation. Okay, eventually. Well, that didn't work out. Well, that's purple. I'm going to say that's Slaanesh. Right. I know those were near him. Okay, I did something there.
Perish, Bill.
Yeah. I just like using the rapid fire mode. Burp. Yeah. Ah. Corpse. Last defense perimeter collapsed. Loss of the base is imminent. Lord Commissar Baron has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in Librarium as the ranking officer. The Astropath quarter is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo Squad to retreat with the survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempestus garrison St. Abelar has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol. The Emperor protects. Ah. Code debilitated the machine spirit. Cut our communication and destroyed the primary data vault. The secondary data vault is partially salvageable, and the tech priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Essentially, the guy managed to throw up a firewall in time to protect the remaining vault. Good on you. It didn't help in the end, but good on you.
By the Emperor, a demon was bound to the chest.
Yeah, gotta go 20 seconds to kill him.
Another demon banished. Time to reap the reward.
I did that in less than 20 seconds, I think. Okay, I saw that. Spark of Glory. A is giving me a great axe, which is awesome. Don't care about you. Yeah. You on the other hand are good. I'm gonna put you on. You don't affect anything. That's even better than what I've got. I saw that. Crimson Shard, Spark of Glory? Ruthless Turret Cards, Imperium Seal, Favor, Cortex Fragment. Favor, I saw a thing called Spark of Glory. What was Spark of Glory? I saw him pick up something in Spark of Glory. Must be for the Tech Priest later on. We know he's there because we've seen him on the other games. Oh, rapid fire, but the thing does kill very quickly. Oh, decimation, baby. Yeah. I must admit, it goes. It's not quite as satisfying as saying of the autocannon. That was actually very well planned out because I actually hit them quite beautifully with missile fire and then the grenade.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels.
Order.
You've reached the center of the Chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go grab this for 60 seconds. Aha. Reborn Marauder is dangerous. Kill streak, baby. But he is the more apostate of Nurgle.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
Yeah, not help out here. But yay, we killed the apostate of Nurgle. Pretty good kill, actually.
Central cogitator of the station.
Yes.
If this Magos Biologus tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here.
Let's see. This is Aura Fatma recording my message for the astropathic transmission. My work is finished here. I have lost 14 team mates to this fascinating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects. It made the eradication of the pathogen possible. The infection is undeniably Inferian in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to the via one of the incoming cargo vessels. I have now down the possible sources to free worlds in the subsector. I will visit all three to locate the source of the epidemic. Yep. Praise to the Omnissiah.
I missed the Magos Biologus on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
I think I'm going to swap my guns. You can be Section 2. You're Set 1, because I do like the sound you make much better. And you look awesome. That is a gun. Forget your M3s, mate, and your M5s and your Kalashnikovs. This thing will tear you a new one. And you'll look good doing it. Right, we've done the map. So we just quit. Whee! See, I did this on normal difficulty, so it is a normal difficulty points I've gotten. Not doing it with the enemies weaker, that I can just practically waltz in and destroy everything. I think it's actually better. I know story mode is where if you just want to do new and you want to be just OP as hell. But I think for actual satisfaction, you should play on normal at least. Ooh, we got a new gun. And a perk. Unlock perk. Plus 25% damage and half cooldown for mobility skills below 50 HP. The Berserker. And we picked up grenade launchers. And a passive. I want my passive. I think physical attack does carry for the machine guns. Because it does physical damage rather than the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba of the energy of these. You could say, oh, single DPS is like great, but it's not single target. We are doing of mass multitude targets in single shots. And it would be rapid fire systems, like the machine guns. Slow shock targets, critical hit chance. With at least 1 second cooldown when fighting from cover. Skills, reduction. Movement speed is good. Range damage bonus, critical hit, range channel skills. For salvo skills, I think it's a salvo skill. Hold on. Let's see, long range, physical, kinetic. Yep, these are physical skills. Oh, long range, but that's fine. So yep, that answers that question. We are using physical attacks because these are all physical impact damage. Let's get that because rapid fire skills are good. And some extra bonus points on when I'm doing the just stand there and unleash Daka mode is awesome. That should hopefully get the... Nope, still doesn't get rid of that bit. Yeah. Right. Let's check our inventory out completely, make sure we're not missing stuff. That's actually a higher quality. That drops a sentinel turret as equipped demolition armor. It has better resist all, that's the thing. And better earth stats. So I guess for the time being we could play with this guy. It doesn't look too bad. Don't like the cross on his back, but it doesn't look too bad. So our skill now drops a torrential turret. That deals less damage. I don't care if it's green or not. It deals less damage. That in my book goes against what I'm trying to do. That's less HP. There's a lot more points here there because of its abilities, but it deals less. It's less HP. You know, at least it looks sort of cool still. Alright, there are 3 possible systems. And it's like level 20 system, level 15, level 25, level 30. You don't want to go there. Influence. Yep. That's 100 influence. 200. Item collection range weapon. Max it out, 300 fate. So we have Adeptus Administratus and the Royal Houses. I don't think I've done a single mission that wasn't a story mission. Well, actually no, in the Let's Play version of this, see on my channel, we had a Iona 4, Waste, Adeptus Administratum, Atheon Prime, the Royal Houses, Moderate, Hive World, 39 billion. 39 billion, that's a lot of people. Tartarus, Wordbearer, Vanguard, and the Mining Raid, Ming Raid. So 8, well they're all late. Infested Archipelago, Frozen Wasteland, and the Mining Ring Raid. Well, I'll hit the Mining Ring Raid. I'm not actually sure which planet she appears on. It gives you a choice of 3 planets. I mean, we could purge the World Bearers. Level 10. And that's what we're just going to do. We'll run through there, destroy everything. 12 Glory, 2 Fate, 12 Instance, 600 points, but it'll disappear in 3 hours and 3 minutes. But I'll do this. And, so we're going to try this one. Against the Rebel Guardsmen. There are different options. Each one will drop you in a different location to fight different people. And I'm not sure if it might make it randomly pick which way she actually is. Or she might just appear at all 3. I think. Regardless, we're going to get points. And loot. Which I did sell. Wait, no, yes. Yes, it is sell. I sold loot. I have confirmed in my own brain. I've arrived with Big Dakar.
Inquisitor, according to the coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your Magos Biologus could be. And it seems you've also got company.
Icy water. Sounds like things exploding.
Inquisitor, the rebellious forces of the Astra Militarium have taken over the area, and they're fighting with the loyal Imperial Guards. The rebels have surrounded the colony where the Magos Biologus might be holed up, and their mortars attack the Imperial fort with artillery fire.
I've just walked straight into a war, haven't I?
It seems like it.
I'll take care of the rebel mortars first.
Hello, dead. It was not dead. Okay, something down here. We were rebel yell, it had more, yo. I have fun with my tarantula. Right. Activate all mortars. The purple one's technically the optional mission. But I think each one gives a different idea of what you're gonna have.
Die, heretic!
Well done. You're not as good as the other guys to it though. I mean that thing was designed to destroy.
The Imperial Navy has launched Marauder bombers as a counterattack. They will bomb the entire area. Find cover.
Oh, lovely. You're not helping. We're counterattacking by blowing up our own men. They will never see that coming. Run. There's nothing down here, but I want to do it anyway. Ooh, a chest. Ah, that's a different design chest. I thought there was nothing. It's not, it was a chest. Go me!
The Marauder bombers have retreated. You're safe to proceed.
Oh, why can't I move gun turrets up? Time to get in here and do some damage. Woo! He fell over. Come back into my other gun. The other one was sort of sacrificed because they were pulling way too close to the enemy.
Teleport beacon in range. Loading.
That's really. I thought I said looting then. Reloading! I thought I said looting.
I've deactivated the first mortar. How do you dare to turn our weapons against us?
We dare mighty, greatly, dog of the Imperium. Bonk. And it's teleport back to the middle. It's a little easier than having to run all the way around. And faster too. Right, that way and then go left and right. The Rebellion! Great! Too late. That's a kill stream, baby. I wonder if like killing these guys a certain amount was triggering special effects being triggered by the Chaos guys going, you know what? I like the cover of your jib. Have a perk. He's the enemy. Yeah, but man, God, is he snazzy.
Recoil, unclean. To none.
Yep, that's the reason why there's a lot of rebelling. Okay, don't know what that guy was actually doing. That gun turret was going around in circles and I don't know why. Me. Ooh, decimation, baby. That had to be a few points. Reload. Awesome. We're loading up, leveling up. At least with this one character, we're not actually going to get the case we're stuck behind our own tech.
Mortar deactivated. That will teach a lesson to this rabble.
If you're playing as the Psyker, obliterate this a lot. You're going to release some serious psychokinetic energies and just blow people's smithereens very, very quickly. Come on, let's get the Teslas over here, baby.
I spoke too soon, Inquisitor. The Marauder bombers are launching a second wave of bombardments.
That's fine. Yay. Now. Yeah, those guys are like this flying little skull thingies that like claws that attack people.
Reloading.
They don't really do much damage. Those are bombardment shots, by the way.
The Marauder bombers have retreated again. This time, they are leaving the area for good.
The next time there's an aerial strike, I want to coordinate first with the Imperial Navy.
You're welcome to try. Have a bomb. Let's take out the bombardment first.
Refuse to be a slave.
Ow, 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 ow. I've got a grenade left. Oh, I've got a grenade point back. Well, show me. I wonder if I just swapped with the lad's plasma gun for that fight. It would have done the job. Imperial mortars are going down.
The last mortar is down. Try to move against the Imperial Guard now, rebels.
Good work. The rebels won't be able to launch artillery fire for a while.
Again, that would be so much cooler if its aim sights were higher. If it aimed up a bit more. Explosions.
Captain, Metrodor Thalamer is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat, so this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have 2 other sets of coordinates. Maybe you'll find her on the next world.
I don't know if this thing's like randomized. Randomized wherever you find them on which world. But I've helped out the local administratum, stopped the rebel forces from firing guns at them, and generally gave the citizens a much better day. See, that's how the inquisitorial forces should work. It's like a case of, we support the people. Don't just like go, well, we must stop anyone who's saying bad things about the Emperor. It's like, yes, there's a lot of people. I got the Internal Warrior unlocked. Woohoo! I took a lot of damage. That's 2 million damage. Jesus. Scarred for life. After taking lethal damage, brings the player back to life, knocking back and stunning enemies in a 300-meter radius, also giving 100 Berserker tokens of direction. Once per mission and does not count as death. I got a sword. Schwad. 1 toughness, stun grenades, but more importantly, a Schwad. Alright, what's this got? Demolition armor. No, its points are lower. I'm not bothering about that bottom bit now, I'm just looking at the top bit. Las gun. Grenade launcher. For when you really just have to blow something up real fast. Yeah, it's actually better, same damage, but it's got the better points. But at the same time, this one has more damage. No. The other more health. That one's way more health though. That one's better max HP. As an artificer, slightly lower damage, lower though. That's what annoys me. That one's better capacity. That one's better still. You know, how can a level 9 be beaten by a level 7? Then again, this bit is random. Let's put that one on because it's got much better HP. Range damage bonus can increase. You know what? Let's keep that up because the more points the better. The faster we kill them, the better, the less damage we take. Yeah, that's a bit of a moot point considering I take 1,000,000 points of damage. Yeah. I'd have it, but his baseline health is lower. I kind of want, you know, higher. And that's the thing that gets me. It's like, quality's better, this item's quality is better. Yes, but his actual stats, baseline stats are worse. Okay. We've done one out of the 2 sites. He will likely be in the last place going. Aethiop Prime, Frozen Wasteland, Agrid World, Significance Low, Adeptum Administratum. No, we'll take out this place. It's a moderate significance and it's got a Royal Houses bonus, and I don't actually know what happens when you get that, to be honest. Like, you have more influence with the Royal Houses. Or is that just saying the Royal Houses have more influence here? Regardless, time to hit as a system. And again, we're doing this on normal because this way it's boosting us nicely. I find it's a monastery and it's got like a full military depot. But, then again, 40k universe. Religion and warfare is the same thing.
Inquisitor, this is the second location where your Magos Biologus could be. Unfortunately, the area is swarming with hostiles.
We noticed. Yep, pull that to here, and he will happily take care of it for me. For it lives for combat. Mostly because that's kind of the only function it's got. You don't get many torrential turrets with the ability, with the thinking process of I don't want to shoot anyone. Kind of defies the point having one like that. My tarantula turrets are special. They don't like shooting people. So what's their purpose? They do back rubs. Yeah, I didn't think that one through either. Boom. Yeah, I got the map in the middle, up in the middle.
An alarm signal? Really? You are too late. I couldn't disable the alarm in time. On the bright side, finally silence.
Well, no, you managed to do it in time.
Inquisitor, we have noticed some strange organic outgrowths that generate intense warp activity.
These pustules are the creation of Nurgle. Some of his demons are able to access the real state through it.
Almost there, Inquisitor. There is one ugly boil left in the area.
Yep. We're gonna go pop. Boom! That worked out. Yeah, they do an infestation on me, so if I'm not careful, they'll poison me. Chaos Warrior Warlocks Reborn. Okay, no one's here. I wasn't to be surprised, to be honest. He's located on the other side of the map. We still got another Nurgle thingy ahead of us. That's well in the corner. Jesus. They put that in the corner, didn't they? Yes, and now do your submissions. Really?
Kill the heretic.
That could have been a little closer. That could have actually been aimed much, much closer. I threw that grenade like at nobody. It's like exploded serene. Serene? Territory. Scenery. Thing. Words. And there's an Apostle of Nurgle. Reloado. Okay, it's liking this guy's ability to spawn multiple based on how much focus he's got. Point blank in your face.
For the Emperor!
Grenades in supply, in desired needing. I have been throwing a few grenades lately. And they really need to stop pick me up. The spawn of chaos will not stand today. We shall purge it all for the Emperor's glory and light. Or his glory. Bunk.
By the Emperor, a demon was bound to the chest. Begone, demon.
3 seconds, baby.
Let's see what's so important in the chest.
Stolen relic. Okay, grab a few things on that one. I have...
Recoil, unclean.
Just shoot the ones on this bomb. Now, see if we could get more power to our weapons, we could technically have a... That rapid fire would be even more dangerous. Come on. Could really do with my thing respawning right now. The inability to focus disturbs me.
I've destroyed the other pustule of Nurgle. No more sick protrusions into our world in this area.
Nice. I'm gonna get a energy buff. See, that's a banner of Imperium. You can tell that because I got the eagle standard. I like this guy's rapid fire. That was disgusting. It was like smelling me. It was like bleh. Nope.
By the Emperor, these tech priests and their elusive ways. You copy, Captain? The Magos Biologus is not here.
I'm really sorry, Inquisitor. We'll travel to the last set of coordinates then.
I have a lost fortress monastery to find. I hope she can help my investigation. For her sake.
I think no matter which way order you pick them, the Magus is always in the last mission location. You can never find her on the first two shots. First two missions. And then I'm proved wrong, and there's a video of someone who's done this mission, picked one destination and found one immediately. You look nice, and your bolters are... I wonder what I actually looked up the specs on a bolter. Just to see what they actually fire. They fire bullets that are nearly an inch in diameter. They actually make a 50 cal look small. Nice. We got a virtue point. For demon destroying demons. Crusader only. But yeah. The bolters, these bolters and the heavy bolters, they fire bullets that make a 50, that are larger than a 50 cal. So yeah, it's like, oh no, oh my bullets, you're firing bullets. And I was like, yes, but they're essentially firing bullets to the same size as a Coke can. It's like firing a bullet that's nearly the same diameter as a pint glass. They are way bigger. They impact with a lot more force. I also probably look at defense, to be honest. I should probably look at that at some point, but I never pick points in this section. Never. I pick points in every other section, but no that section. Salvo skills, you know what? That's the one that we're going dum. And physical attacks, we need to find out that this thing is indeed a physical attack skill. You got another warfare, you got virtue points, and warfare points. Ah, excellent. I just want to look at this. Ah, it's a jump jet. Assault jumps. That's for if you're running up to someone and shooting him, punching them repeatedly in the head. We do not. We do not run up and punch people in the head. This one has higher damage. The one with level 1 item apparently. Right, sell the lot. Boom, boom, boom. Because later it's going to get expensive. Right. Final call on the blinking Magos Biologus. It should be located at the next system and the next planet. And plus time we should be getting some more sector points. To the frozen wastelands we go. 10 more points for system, 10 more points for glory, and 1 more fate point. You know what, I might just go spend one of those fate things. Spend my fate on this one. Yep. We are going to the final spot, the frozen wastelands, and I think I did this last time as well. I think I went from left to right. From right to left. I do wonder, if you went straight here, would you find her? But it looks like each time you go to a location, it changes who's change it. So if you don't appear to the third location every time, so you can have the full scripture, it wouldn't make sense that doing it that way actually, because then you can get the do more missions on the system. Can't believe we're level 10 already. Then again, my main guy for the Let's Play is level 55. That's a lot of levels. And he's got like multiple trees unlocked. Right, Magos. I'm here for you.
Inquisitor, I know you're getting impatient, but at least your search is drawing to a close. This is the last location where your Magos Biologus could be. We detected a large number of Chaos hostiles. She really has a knack of finding peaceful research spots, doesn't she?
Perish, Bill.
Great sword. Well, she's here, but these, unlike last time, it was like a dedicated zone. Like this is as far as you can go. This is a big, broad map with free roam abilities.
Inquisitor, we have received a distress call from a rogue trader in orbit. His transport crew on the ground was attacked by hostiles while moving important supply rates to the local administratum cloisters. They humbly ask you to secure the cargo before the cultists return for the goods.
I don't have bullets. Okay. I thought I killed him. Let's go get the goods. See, it's a very sprawling map. I don't even know if there's anything there.
Die, heretic!
See, these guys like lumbering to try and carry the heavy weapons that we carry. I think the glowing sticks indicate a path it follows. That just annihilated them. That was embarrassing. Well,
I found the supplies.
We'll remove the cargo from the area, but it will take some time. The sensors located several cultist troops approaching your location. Get ready to defend the supplies.
defend mission, maybe. There we go. Ooh, a bubble. 2 bubbles. I was only allowed 3. That's why I put the main field over there. Wave complete. Wave 2 inbound. Doing a good job, actually. What's the special show? Alright, these guys despawn after a while. Oops, that was one button. Safa! I always didn't make orbital strike.
Cultist threat exterminated. The cargo is safe.
Yeah.
Praise the Emperor. We'll take over from here and get them to the rogue trader. You can proceed with your mission, Inquisitor.
Anything down this way? I mean, there's like a giant emptiness up here. There's a map. I found it eventually. If you don't scan all the little corners, you never know if you're going to miss out on a thing. And that's literally the edge of the world. I found the edge of the world. I don't know how, but I have. I don't think the game expected you to go try and go to the very edge corner of the map. I don't think that was a thing. Because there's not a lot here. I think they expected to stay on the islands. Rather than actually things to follow and do. If you want to do that, I would have made the map a little less expensive. Yep. Treasure. Yeah. Face my righteous fury. No. You may not taste my flesh. At least not until after 2 or 3 drinks. I'm wanting drinks first, mate. But yeah, against weapon, I love the sound. I just love the sound these guns make.
Die, unclean!
Blip, 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 blip. I'm following little beacons. I know it's going away from my actual target, but oh no, you don't. No summoning chaos things for you. You have been banned from summoning chaos. 10-month suspension. For what? Ruin its powers without a license. I'm just following the little beeps, beacon thingies, and I'm getting finding some nice spots. It should all technically lead to the Magos at the end of the day, but yeah. These are little gobblers. I should probably go ahead to towards the Megas. But I was running to Fane Gambit to see if there was any more loot. Yeah, so this way I'll be running up and like, smacking them in the head. Ooh, go chest. Nice.
Honor me with your suffering.
Nah, I swapped over to my plasma gun. Don't know why. The other weapon I've got is actually doing more damage. This is slow rate of fire, but it hits really hard. And one Magos.
This is an Adeptus Mechanicus quarantine zone, Inquisitor. You must leave.
You
Yep.
should have told me that before I came in to rescue you.
If that was an attempt at sarcasm, you're wasting your time. Rest assured, the Conclave will be notified of your support.
I've been looking for you for a while. I need your expertise.
I'm a high-ranking geneticist of the Machine God. My extraordinary skill set is undoubtedly best employed here.
I have an Adeptus Astartes with grievous injuries on my ship, and I need him walking and talking. How often do you have the opportunity to work on one of the angels made flesh?
This new information requires me to reconsider. I will accompany you, Inquisitor.
It's like, we don't get permission to actually poke those guys often. Like, at all. They're a little, uncooperative about letting us poke them. Ooh, there's an elite here, I want to take him out. Have a grenade. Have a that. That's some burst fire type. Hey, you got points for that. I am actually free to leave. This gun might actually be a much faster rate of fire. It's full salvo burst style. Right, so you could do one through these edges, but you won't find anything. Whee! Yes, she is now going to tinker with my Adeptus Astartes. Or as they call them, well, commonly known as Space Marines. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to wear his armor. I am not an Astartes. I put power armor on, but I'm not allowed to be an Astartes. Inferno pistols. Ah, saving Caius Fawn. After numerous ordeals, I've managed to track down and experience Magos Biologus. During my search for this Metrodona Felma, I restored order on an infested astropathic relay station and brought the Emperor's justice to the wretched spawns of Nurgle. The Magos Biologus will now begin to work on the wounded Adeptus Astartes, who would hopefully provide me with important clues about the martyr. Which got me a Man of Steel point. Nice. Complete mission without using the inoculator on a level 10 or higher Crusader mission. Da-da-da. Heavy Bolter. That is a whole different kettle of fish, folk. Ooh, plasma gun rare. Yep, this one definitely does a lot more damage. Assault armor, not careful. Less points and grenade. That actually does better with these two because it needed the change. Yeah, I've got a level 16 now on a weapon I'm not even using. Lovely. That's a chainsaw. It's literally a chainsaw in a sword with a sword hilt. Yeah, I suppose I should not neglect the heat bonus. I've got two different weapon types. Physical and heat. And that's just passive plus 3 range damage. It's just any attack at range. For anything, let's do a little bit of selling. And you know what? Ooh. Nope, still lower. Darn. I was hoping I went ooh there for a second prematurely. This changes. Bolt pistol, oil pistols, inferno pistols. As I said, oh, I've had. Ooh, you know what? If I save up 20 more points, we can get a beta pack. The alpha pack though is way better. Ancient relic loot box. 5 to 8 random items with significant chance of higher tier items. Granted at least one ancient relic item. I mean, relic items are these guys. Mix of shards and psalm codes and tarot cards, consumables, and tells or relic items. So they're nice, I think, but this is better. I get one Archaeotech relic, which is red, which is actually higher than the relic items. Or this one, which gets you an ancient relic item, which is just plain a lot higher than everything. It's the highest started item you can get. And that doesn't go away, because that is her random loot box.
I need an update on the Space Marine. How is he?
First, you need to know that each Space Marine has an artificial organ called the Sus-An membrane. It allows them to enter a state of suspended animation if they're lethally injured. I'm bringing him back slowly. Meanwhile, I have already completed the sanctified surgical rites and supplied this man with bionic and mechanical implants.
Can I talk to him?
You can talk to me, Inquisitor. I can't promise to answer all your questions, though.
First of all, who are you? Who are the Storm Watchers?
With all due respect, I can't go into any classified details. You need to get the necessary clearance level first, but I can tell you this much. We are the Chamber Militant of the Conclave. We have been working for the Inquisitors of the Caligari sector for a very long time. In secret.
Do you always work for untrustworthy Inquisitors like Klosterheim?
Klosterheim left me on the martyr to die a useless death. Do I feel furious? By the Emperor, yes. But no, I don't think he is a heretic, if that is what you're implying.
You have any ideas where he could be now?
I am certain he is still on the martyr. He is seeking something there, but I have no idea where the ship went.
How did you find the martyr in the first place?
The road traders.
Klosterheim has ties to a mysterious sect of tech priests called the Requisitioners. They are the experts on the supposed tech relics of Uther Tiberius, the leader of the martyr. They helped him to find them. They have Isaac Sanctum on Cardian 2 in the Cherniborg system.
That's a lead, of sorts. They might help me to find the monastery again.
Excellent. We're going to the Cherniborg sector. Da-da-da-da-da. If we're lucky, we'll get to sell the heavy bolter. I mean, you got bolters and then the heavy bolter. So does anything think the bolters are smaller? Fire smaller caliber bullets. Wow, we're going from the level 10 sector to level 5 system. Oh well. It is all like chapter 2, so. Oh wow, what's going on here? Hunt, hunt, hunt. Alpha Legion, Wordbearer, and Tainted Rebel Guards. Ew. There's Merciful Agony, again. But again, they're going to really move. Welcome to the Research Sanctum. We're staying on normal. We want more fate. Preferably, we'd like to, get 20 points worth. Actually, no, scratch that. Preferably, we'd like to get 150 points worth. Get it considerably higher. Wait, no, that's wrong. 170 points, roughly. So then we can get the ancient relic. I say, you're going for the ancient relic, aren't you? Yes, I can tell. Yep, we come here. I could read that, but it's on screen. Meep, 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 meep. We're here to poke them for information on the martyr.
My assumptions were correct. The research sanctum has been attacked. I see signs of a recent struggle. I found the corrupted insignia of the Imperial Guard on the corpses. Deserters and heretics, that's for sure.
Yep.
And what were they doing there, looting a tech priest base?
They must be either extremely reckless or very determined. I'll find out soon enough.
Tech priest bases have lots of machines that shoot people. Case in point. A rocket. Nice. Annihilate, baby. Let's do a quick reload. Quick rotation. I really would like all the keybinds to rotate the around, but I don't think I can put them on. And I took that off. Oh, multi-hit that one. Nice one, Mr. Turret. I didn't see the real dot until it was too late. Still, that was cool that we managed to throw that grenade so it landed.
What is this research sanctum exactly, Inquisitor?
It belongs to one of the specialist divisions of the Adeptus Mechanicus, studying ancient artifacts.
It surely has nothing to do with the whole complex being weirdly abandoned.
Careful, Captain. You're being sarcastic again.
Oh, I go here. We'll hit this one first. He's in the corner. Ooh, that exploding double tapped him. Lovely. By the way, it's very handy to do the backtrack attack style. Just back up going dig 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 dig. I'm searching every corner just in case treasure appear. Astropath, baby. Right, that's a nope. So what makes sense to search that area anyway? Wow, that's a no too. It's a linear system. But that's not surprising. All the darker. So many darker. Oh, I love another straight shot to it. Oh well, looks like we're going the long way.
Die, unclean!
Ah, that's my diving range. Boom. Volley shots. So that's like 5 meters, that's like 10 meters. Right, now we can go this way. No sign of a heavy bolter yet. In of itself is rather sad. But we'll find one eventually.
Do you have any idea how these tech priests could have helped Lord Klosterheim?
The Martyr is probably another ancient relic of the past. If anyone knows anything about that ship, I'll find him here.
How are you planning to proceed if they're all dead?
They are hoarders. If they have found anything useful, it will be here.
Yep. Seeing people say hoarding is a bad thing. Ooh, some demolition armor. A Bulgren. Yep, he may have got me with that slash attack, but I finished the job. But yeah, while we're wearing power armor, it is not the same quality as the Adeptus Astartes. I like deploying these things, so they're very handy for dealing with these little guys. Still no need to use the thing. Anything in the corners, because you never know what could be hiding in the corners. It could be a big old loot pile. Unlikely this one, but you never know. I can run around the corner and find like 10 big ones.
Inquisitor, you have visitors. They seem to target the Cogitator.
Then I will do my best to protect it.
Is it over? Has the Cogitator survived the encounter?
Certainly. Could be evidence in my investigation.
Well, they say that, but it's like, they survived the encounter. Oh, how? Because it was sat around the corner. They couldn't find around the corner to get to him. That was hilarious. It's like, they target the Cogitator, they're going to destroy it. It's like, they cannot pathfind around the debris to actually target it.
Gas trap? Not a boring day at all. Free again. Violence solves every problem.
If you're an orc, definitely. I mean, that's like a pinnacle of their belief system. Let's get all those stuff. Yeah, show his feet. Throw grenades. Makes no difference to me. Sometimes you do that and the thing will actually nail you with a sneaky trap. Because it'll punish you for your greed, as they put it. And I blew it. Did nothing as I attempted to blow the door up. like fire around, it's like blah, 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 blah. No one's really living long enough for me to actually do anything.
Inquisitor, the hostiles are wreaking havoc on the corridors.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that they don't destroy this cogitator.
Nope, that's safe. Reload. If it's out, stay there and just do nothing. And because of where I positioned that gun turret, they couldn't actually get down the corridor to do anything.
Reloading.
Right, so it's around the thing, down the corridor, and to your right. Albuquerque. You want the third exit from the roundabout. It's technically the third exit, because you go around it clockwise. Nope, lost the supply charge. Bum 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 bum. Right, there's a switch.
Inquisitor, another wave is approaching.
I'll make sure the cogitator survives this engagement.
Hey, message. Colonel Anderson, you must be surprised to see this name again, but I have no time to waste on diplomatic pleasantries. I'm aware of your background, including your strange disappearance from the ranks of the Astra Militarium. And the tragic death of Commissar Genska. Under normal circumstances, my approach would be different. But right now, I need your services. My agents informed me about your connection to the Requisitional Expedition. I had dealings with them in the past, but recently our relationship has reached a breaking point. And that's why your beasts need to step in. My orders? Destroy the Adeptus Mechanicus with presence on Cardian 2. Leave no survivors, and take no prisoners. Erase the data vaults. A senior agent of mine will accompany your men to assess the tech priests on the base. That's non-negotiable. I will compensate you later for any possible friction. Once finished, leave a token of force behind to take care of any visitors. The expedition has other minor suppliers, and I don't need any loose ends. No wanton destruction of any machinery. These tech priests are more or less outcasts, but their machines are sacred. Avoid tech barbarism unless you want a serious fallout from the Adeptus Mechanicus. An interrogator will visit you shortly with detailed information. Should you fail to comply with my orders, the commissariat will learn of your commissariat will learn of everything of your recent endeavours. If my messenger is harmed, I will personally torture you to death. Nothing personal. But my authority needs to be respected, even by self-righteous outlaws like you. I'll attach the coordinates of the location where you have to deliver the hostage. Best regards, Inquisitor Klosterheim. P.S. I attached my binary rosette. If you still have doubts about my identity, use it wisely. Or even better, don't use it at all unless absolutely crucial.
The plot thickens, Captain.
You know, I really don't like the way you said that.
These former Imperial Guards were working for the Tech Priests until recently. Then they were hired by a new patron to take out this facility.
Considering that we're grasping for leads on a mythical ship that shouldn't even exist, this is not disturbing. At all. So what next?
This infiltration team must have a commander. I'll hunt him down and ask him some questions. I'm sure he'll be willing to cooperate.
And we need those tech priests alive, if they are still alive.
At least one of them should be alive. The instructions I found were very specific.
Yep. So Klosterheim sent his men to quiet the tech priests. And the door's open now. Yay. I thought you were... Well, the machine, technically. They're not known for being very tight, neat. I mean, usually it's like oil. I'm doing all sorts of these stuff, but you guys, anything down the bottom? Oh, and a pile of corpses? Because that's where they took the tech priests. Alright, we're reloaded. I'm gonna have another fight here. Oh, someone's throwing some hellfire at me. I can tell because there's a lot of... Oof. We had a bit of slowdown there. He did not know what to do then, because all the effects were kicked off at once. Hello. Our business with the cog lovers has been very profitable, but it's time to move on. We have a more powerful patron now, and he wants these freaks dead. Orders are orders. I'll keep an eye on everything here on Charkov while you take care of the business in the sanctum. Feel free to whine about the need for secrecy after all, but we all know how much you love to chatter. We don't need that. One, study, memorize, and burn the plan I sent you. And forward to the last letter. We only have one shot. The cog lovers have some impressive gear. 2, we need all of them dead. No survivors. Except one lucky joker who will work for us from now on. Cut off one of its limbs if you have to. I don't care. Just bring me a breathing tech priest. Once again, tech priest. No servitors, or I will be very disappointed. 3, probably you aren't too happy about our guest, neither am I. Deal with it. Here's our contract to the new patron. Do what he says. 4, don't leave any bodies behind, and definitely don't leave their bodies behind. Those implants fetch a high price. Don't touch. Don't tinker with the machines, unless it's absolutely necessary. 5, switch off every cogitator, vox or apparatus. I hope I don't need to explain who and what we are messing with. That's why I'm writing on a scroll like an ecclesiary scribe. 6, there will be losses. Take it like a man. You'll get the share of your fallen comrades. First round is on me when you get back. If things go sideways, don't return to the station. Use the safe base at the staging point.
Mission accomplished. I found the commander of the infiltrators.
And is he ready to cooperate?
No.
I'm sure he would love to assist the Inquisition, if he were still alive.
I'm afraid we have different definitions of success.
Quite the contrary, Captain. I have found crucial information. First of all, I know where they took their tech priest hostage. Secondly, now I have proof that it was Lord Klosterheim who personally ordered the hit on these requisitioners.
That's insane. Has he fallen to the ruinous powers?
It is a possibility, but I reserve judgment. Inquisitors sometimes need to use radical solutions for the sake of the Imperium. But it's true. It doesn't look good.
I mean, he just picked a fight with the tech priests. For lack of better wording, he just picked a fight with the tech priests. With the Adeptus Mechanicus. And they are not a faction to be taken lightly. Yeah, they're all the researchers and tech priests, and they do look engineers. But their Skitarii forces are not a joke. And when I said engineers, I do mean a lot of machines. Very, very large, very, very powerful machines. Let's see, skill tree. Sicarian Augmentix. Highly restricted speed boosting cybernetics for the Skitarii legions of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Eviscerator. And Rosa's Force Field. And then immediately followed by another weapon. Melter Guns. And the Unfitted Marksmanship. And a passive point. And a warfare point for getting Master of War. Mastery bonus. Yeah, we did a lot of that. Well, let's say that was actually I was nailing whole groups with single grenades, which is pretty impressive. But yes, the Adeptus Mechanicus are... yeah, they are not as lackluster as they may sound. I don't really care about movement speed, to be honest. Might later, but not now. Right, that just made my gun stronger. And if I want this thing, I'm gonna have to get these done. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Minus 30% for reload time. That's the case of click, 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 click. Heavy bolter. Wow, look at that. It's a one-handed weapon. I'll put it on for a second. Look, oh, it's a two-handed weapon. But look at the size of that thing. That thing fires Coke cans. And they explode you. It's not even a bolter. That's a bolt gun. Again, look at the size of that thing. That's a big ass bullets. But that's nothing compared to this thing. And it comes with full auto, concentrated salvo, disengage, repeating, and Hellstorm. AoE, channeled, assault, fleshbane, knockback, weak versus armored. Not so good against armored, but yeah. Slow, wide, spread wide, single target. Channeled, high spread, moderate, high suppression, demolisher, single target, and armor breaking. Traumatize, single targets, high suppression, spread, fleshbane, assault, channeled. Nice. And they are all physical types. Blunt, kinetic. Yeah. That's a really big gun. At the end of the day, that's a really, really big gun. And I don't care about special missions. So this guy, our character really can talk softly and carries a really big gun. $15 damage, yeah, let's pop that out and get 15 on that. I do like the grenades though. Weapons. Okay. Stun grenades. Took that out because of, again, higher grade. We now have 15 and 15s. No health on that one, I'm afraid. Better capacity than that. This gives me 5% HP for 5 seconds, per second for 5 seconds. 5%, 5 seconds. Yeah, no difference there. That gun sounds nice, but the heavy bolter is just big, burly, and does a lot of damage. He's nice, but he's like double the damage output. This is a nice plasma gun. Oh, but Daffley is actually higher level, but lower damage output. Might need a reroll on that one. Yeah, I don't really care about the shotgun now. When you have a weapon that is as big and bulky as this thing, you don't care about a lot of things. Sell. 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 Still 32, which is a little annoying. I want to get more points. Way more faith. Fake, because I really want to get those high point stuff. Now I wish I had spent them. Because these all my accounts share these points.
Your Space Marine is functional, Inquisitor, but barely.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
That's absurd. For the time being, he needs constant medical supervision.
I'll talk to the Master Chirurgeon of the ship.
No, I'll stay on board. You evidently need a genius to work with your inferior equipment.
The Emperor's blessing be upon me. I must get out of here and fight.
Please, let me out of here before she starts doing more tests. Now, just sit still. This test will only hurt for about 4 to 10 hours. Well, days, really, but, you know, you won't notice them. You'll be out cold for most of them. Help me! I must go. I have important missions. Flee!
What will be our next step?
The lone
Admire my
survivor
gun.
of the requisitional expedition is the prisoner of the feral beasts. This tech priest is my only lead.
These deserters have managed to evade Imperial retribution for quite some time. How will we find them?
The beasts seem to have strong ties to a pirate clan in the system. I should pay these rascals a visit. Who knows? They might give up valuable information.
You can be very persuasive. I can vouch for that.
And have you seen the size of my gun? That's a stranger. Now that's a weapon. Though quite frankly, if you tried firing into the human without power armor, your arm would be ripped off out of its socket. If not entirely. I mean, one shot and your arm would just fly off. Leave! My Maven! Wow. That's a level 4 mission. You do 1 fate point. And 118 experience. It's not even worth it. It's going to be 1,000 experience. Assassination of the Rebel Guards. It's all 6. And Glory, but that's about it. This one's way more profitable. And plus the fact we really want to see the really big gun. Pawns of the Beast. Intel indicates that the feral beasts have a strong ties to a pirate clan native to the system. The code stated on their vessels should contain useful information. Sorry, but if this guy walked up with this sort of thing, run. And
spit on your Emperor. Time for payback. For the rebellion.
Oh, that was advanced.
Bash the tyrant.
It's just annihilation. Ow. Oh, I think I'm calling the effect of damage bonus. Because I need damage bonus.
Never take me alive.
Spread's ridiculous, but it's destroyed everything it hits. Full auto, baby. I like full auto.
Kill the heretic.
That's just it's a manic weapon. And it sounds so good. I'm not even sure that even with the damage bonus off, it would still just tear through people. It has 100 rounds capacity and it does a lot of damage.
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this.
I don't have one. We still haven't actually reloaded yet. By all of the rounds fired, we don't reload very often. It's an incredibly satisfying amount of bullets. I can't do much because, quite frankly,
Nerve gas. I hope the filtering bionics won't fail me. Done. The stench won't go away that easy.
this
Out with the Imperium.
you can see now why they say the angels, yeah, the angels made flesh, because there's a lot of bullets.
Burn! Burn!
Refuse to be a slave.
Concentrated fire mode, baby. Fire's a little more. Oh. At point blank, I ain't missing. So concentrated fire, while in usage, channeled single target demolisher. So demolisher is extreme damage to cover, breaks 15% armor, so it goes ignores that, I should say, continuously fired, assault. So anyone within 10 meters in nasty, it gets worse. It only has an 8-degree spread shot though. It's pretty good actually. It's
I wonder what this machine does.
beeps. I'd like his gun. So this one's Hellstorm. Wow. Suppression. Suppress suppression. So essentially it's just, yeah, just horrible. But we love it. Give me more of these things. This is a proper heavy duty weapon. Yeah, that weapon is advancing fire. You got anything that boosts and keeps your health up? Advancing fire is gonna work.
Kill the Imperial scum!
Again, you can see why the Imperial Space Marines are like considered, you know, walking angels. Nice weapons. I got the thing, but I haven't got the... What are these? I mean, I killed everybody. Oh, I think it's the number of deaths.
Let's see what happens now.
Well, I'll go past that one. Advance right through you, baby. This is awesome. And it's the sound it makes. Reload. Right, full auto. Pretty nice. Boom, boom, boom. That's a pretty nice sound as well, actually. Again, then that. Advanced version. I'm holding it down, but I still can't stop it from moving forward. That is a really, really, really nice, fuzzy sound. You can feel the reverb. Don't like the look of that. It's a chaos weapon, but I don't like the look of it. But yeah, that is a nice, thick, heavy, thunderous reverb to that attack. That is... Yeah, you know about it. Power Hammer type. Extra perks also available. We have Neurofiend and passive. No second level ups. Yeah. Okay, so we only got 5% bonus damage on kill for 5 seconds. Wow, you get like 10. Christ, you wipe out one. If there's like a squad of 15 there, by the time you finish wiping out the thing, you destroy all that. Should really find a Cabal at some point. Oh, it'd been better if they'd kept that. I can't tell if that's thing or if it's thing, but it would have been better if they'd kept on the details so it's tube all the way down. It does do a pretty good thing at close range. Nope, I'm going to do that because I like to keep my things. More damage, but unfortunately you have no stuff. Yeah. Taking lethal damage. Yeah, sure. Let's put a once per mission detail. So if I get wiped out, I can just get back up again. I think I definitely need to get this now if I've got a such a big heavy weapon. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
We have analysed the cogitated data you found. The beasts indeed rely on these pirates for weapon supplies and delivery runs.
Do we have anything to proceed with?
We do. We have the direct connection and a place of meeting, but we don't know the location of the gang's hideout.
Let us use some guile then. Contact the beasts in the name of these pirates and set up a meeting.
Nice. Right, gear chain. We are not swapping that out unless it's a new heavy bolter. I don't care if this thing says, oh, I got better stat quality. It's like, no. No, with damage of 67 and 100 ammo, it's going to do the job for a while. These are like really powerful close range weapons, so they're supposed to be heavy. These are lighter one-handers. That's better max suppression. That's 199 though. Much better. Nope, that drops the max focus. Yeah, there's better points. Stun grenades would we do? Fine. You know what, we'll take stun grenades, it'll stun them and give us the chance to walk them and to absolutely wreck them. And wreck them we shall. I don't really need another gun. Or should I say no, the other gun now. I have a ridiculous monster gun. If only all weapons were like that. 133. I should say 333. It takes a lot of missions going only getting like 1 point of fate each time. See, I haven't got enough time for one more mission. And it's an excuse to listen to more heavy bolter fire. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. See, that mode we have ridiculous as nothing. No more extreme. 2 fate for that one. Impossible. 3 fate. Insane's 5. Eye of Terror's 5. But we do ridiculously more damage. We're currently keeping it at our own level, so... The ambush. Yep. I set up a meeting and let my contacts spread the word about the potential beneficial trade. The beasts responded swiftly. I'll prepare an ambush and deal with them immediately. Even if I'm not using the right voice for this. Indeed. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, we're gonna go blap him. Because we have a ridiculously nice sounding gun. And it's a very powerful gun. Eliminate all enemies. Exterminate the enemies. Hi. It doesn't even think it has 100 HP. It got 140. Yep. You got a nice corridor with this weapon, it is going to obliterate. Yeah, it spreads a little wide, so... Yeah, hiding behind cover doesn't mean much to me. Oh, that's right, I got stun grenades. But yeah, there was an animated series. That's one a fan made. and it just showed off just how impressively destructive the Adeptus Astartes are. You know, the one which they're annihilated. Yeah, that'll still kill. Ah. There'd be a daemon here.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature.
Boom. And it's not even a small lightweight gun, it's a green, only a green. I would like a purple version, please. Of like twice the damage output. Nope. Nothing more than it was. Get around the Okay, we've wiped out like a good chunk of them. I think we're like nearly 25% done. If not over a third.
Die, unclean!
Oh, obliteration, my friend, I have called you here today. Unfortunately, actually, it's a very widespread gun. This is a little sad, but at the same time, it's completely understandable, and I'm still not taking that much damage, so I'm fine. If I boosted my defense points up, I would actually take less damage from their ranged attacks. Their mechanic attacks, though. Better lightning. Ah, an itch. I'm hoping that's better than demolition armor. Again, I can't stop myself from marching forward when I'm using the other ability. But at close quarter range, once you get up close and personal, the spread on this is non-existent and it will destroy everything in its sight. Like, Paul's like, I was still doing an animation when you killed me. Let's see. 25. Nope. 26 to 20. Seriously? Maybe with the tech priest involved we can get the armor improved. And the French artillery is doing its job. But yeah, I just like march in with a rapid fire weapon going. We're just annihilating everything. There's no stopping us. Can't stop me now. I've got a heavy bolter. I'm having a ball. Can't stop me now. Don't stop me 'cause I've had a good time. I mean, it is a very heavy gun, but it's very good for large crowd control. On the other hand, while the last one's slow, it is much more accurate. Much like the concentrated fire one. Both of them very accurate. I'll get for that cover eventually. Or I was going to stick his nose out a bit too far. But yeah, this thing hits with so much force, it's it's obliteration and destruction going.
Such a crude trap against an Inquisitor. You turrets won't stop me.
Yeah, get close range and this thing's you're gone. Poof. A little flame trap. Been insulting it. I should put a flame trap here, and next to it, I can go around 4 different ways. Ooh, damage increaser. This range I can't miss. Nice. And that was everybody. We just wiped out everybody. This bolter is ridiculous. Okay, yes, granted its spread is a bit far. You know, when it fires the auto thing, it's got a... I have to check when we get back. But it's got a much wider spread on it. Yeah, I'm going to fire quite a few bullets, but it misses a lot if they're too far away. But the closer they get, the greater the more reduced the spread becomes. And a big guy at point blank is going to get annihilated pretty darn quick. Just from the sheer amount of hitting. And I just got more points. That is a thing we have to get anyway, just for the sake of getting it, because it's the plasma cannon. That one is a weapon that actually has needs a backpack to be fired. So forget the clip thing we're using right now. It needs a backpack. Auto gun, no chance. Melter gun, pretty good actually. Our sheer rate of fire though outstrips its ability to deal damage. Ooh, we're almost. That's almost there. Nope. 12, 40. That's a 16. There you go. Swap those out. Actually, in terms of your damage output, what's the you know what, that's better than you. So that'll be fine. We'll be probably firing nothing but the bolter, which is getting boosted anyway from this thing. Yeah. We got ammo, 5% faster reload. No brainer.
The interrogation chamber prepared, Captain. I'd like to start questioning the captured beasts.
There's no need for that. A defector gave us everything without interrogation.
Have you verified the information?
Yes. We know the location of the beast's hideout, and we have confirmation about the captured tech priest.
Excellent. Assemble an infiltration team and send them in to extract the tech priest. I'll provide diversion by taking care of the main forces.
With a gun like this, yes. Yes, you will. Because quite frankly, nothing they have is going to stop it. So power armor, demolition armor. That's annoying that they got... We haven't found any demolition armor that's better than what we got. Even more annoying, it's going to take a lot more points before we get there. Yeah, it has a force field to give you more health, to protect your health, but that's about it. I mean, that's nice, but I want over here. And for that, I need at least 16 more points. And that one was 500. You know, you're looking at about 166 points here. But that is going to be it for the stream. I'm rather happy with what we've now got. We've got a gun that really lets the Dakar fly. And dear God, you now, after seeing it in action against those poor guys, it's easiest. Actually, not playing any Space Marine game, or this game, or anything that's used a heavy bolter, and you now see why when they show any animation of the Space Marines firing at normal people, they just tear through them. By the way, that's it for this episode, or should I say stream. Welcome back Wednesday, where we shall be getting keep doing our terraforming, because we need to get super plasma, and lots of it. That's for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.